Finding out you have diabetes can be overwhelming. So we're going to take it out of the doctor's office and into the grocery store and help you make better food choices. Before we get started, let's just talk about a couple of things. First of all, you always shop with a list. If you go shopping without your list, you tend to overbuy and buy unhealthy things because you're hungry. The other thing is we're going to look at the different labels on foods. Remember your carbohydrate allowance, your fat allowance, and how many calories you should be eating each day. You'll use this on making choices on a label. And once again, remember, with diabetes, too much of anything is not good. If you eat too much carbohydrate, your blood sugar rises. If you eat too much fat, you'll have a heart attack or stroke. If you have too many processed foods, you're looking at cancer. So the key there is just don't eat too much of anything. Moderation in all things. We're going to start in the grocery store in the produce section, and that's because this is the powerhouse of our nutrients. More vitamins, minerals, and nutrients come from this group of foods than any other food group. So we want to begin here. Remember, the closer to natural state, the better. You want to stay with fresh fruit and vegetables if possible. If you can't do that, then go to frozen. And then your very last option would be canned. In fact, you just want to stay away from canned fruit. It has about the nutrients of cardboard. We're going to start right here, and we have some tomatoes here. These are rather anemic tomatoes. You're wanting to look for a brighter red color, and I see some right over there. Let's go there, Bob. Some of the other vegetables we might look at on the way, you want to stick with romaine lettuce. Want to avoid iceberg if at all possible. Your iceberg lettuce has tons of vitamin A. You want to look for the dark, deep colors. It has lots of green. You can go with this 50-50 mix. You can go with a spring mix, but romaine, spinach, those are your better salad fixings. You also want to use those on your sandwiches and really just avoid iceberg as much as you can. Let's move on to the tomatoes. Here's some good looking tomatoes right here. You want to aim for a deeper red color, closer to the natural state. Those look a little closer to the natural state. If you can get them at a farmer's market, you might do a little bit better. These are full of lycopene. That is an antioxidant that is indicated by this rich red color. This is the same nutrient that's in grapefruit, it's in cherries. It is a cancer fighter. It also helps with your heart, so it helps with diabetes. If we ate more tomatoes, they're very low in calories, we would lose weight. So tomatoes are a good choice. Let's move on down. I see broccoli. Broccoli is another one of our vegetables that's really rich in vitamin A. It's also a very rich source of calcium. You often think of milk as your calcium source, but broccoli has a lot of calcium. Vitamin A, vitamin E, you see the rich green color, so you know that there's antioxidants there. And I keep talking about antioxidants, but the reason that's so important to diabetic is it helps with skin, it helps with hair, it helps with heart, helps with our immune system. When you take a lemon and squeeze it on an apple to keep it from browning, that's what we're doing eating these rich colored vegetables, is we're trying to prevent the cells from inside our body from browning and aging. So if I were to tell you that I had a pill that would prevent you from aging, make your skin better, make you see better, avoid cancer and heart disease, would you be willing to take it, and how many? What I'll tell you is these vegetables here, we need to eat 3 to 5 servings a day. And a serving is about the size of a light bulb. So 3 to 5 a day, and we would be a lot healthier nation. Remember, whole foods, you want to stay as close to the natural state as possible. Green beans here, broccoli here, not in a can. If you have to, go frozen. Let's talk about potatoes for a minute. Diabetics are always asking me, are sweet potatoes better than Irish potatoes? And you know what they are? They have the exact same amount of carbohydrate. You learned that in a carbohydrate seminar. The only difference is, see this color, this rich color in the sweet potato versus a white inside the Irish potato? This is another one of those antioxidants that we've talked about. This is a carotenoid, Same ingredient that's in carrots, which makes it very heart healthy. There's a lot of vitamin A in here, vitamin E. This is an excellent choice if you're going to choose potatoes. You want to avoid Irish and choose sweet potatoes as much as possible. Now don't go putting marshmallows on it, but sweet potatoes are a good choice. You see the bell peppers here? These rich colors always indicate a high nutrient value. These have many antioxidants, are great on salads. Many people like them in multiple dishes. You can also slice these up if you enjoy the flavor and have them as a snack. Let's look at our green beans down here and our squash. Those are also good choices for diabetics. Remember, with these vegetables, what we're getting are vitamins A, vitamins E, C, calcium, magnesium, antioxidants. We pretty much are just getting a vitamin pill in these vegetables. These green beans are what you want to choose, not those plastic kind that are in the can. You want to stick with these. I don't see, oh, I see carrots. Carrots, that's another very rich nutrient source. You want to stick with the real carrots, not the pressed carrots. So even the ones with tops on them would be preferable to these in a bag, but if this is all you have, the bag's fine. Carrots are a great thing to add. You know that those are rich in vitamin A. That's the nutrient that helps with our eyes as well. A lot of people juice those. It builds your immune system. Been found to be a cancer fighter. That's actually the vegetable most juicers juice. So carrots are a good choice. Let's move on to fruits.